Hello and welcome back to your daily dose of Dominions with kirbyone, continuing the game of Kailasan Pretender in the early age. I didn't do a video yesterday, as anyone watching this channel might have noticed. A couple of reasons for that. First of all, I was pretty tired. I was doing a lot of diplomacy in a number of my other games yesterday, and that led me to put a lot of time into doing real-time turns, and I lost track of time and decided that I would just go to sleep. Another reason is because this game is winding down to a close, and I've sort of decided to start transitioning away from daily episodes of one turn a day and more into something along the lines of episodes of a series of turns within a game that cover certain events, like I'm doing with my other Kailasa game. And I just don't have that many games that I have finished or that are far enough ahead that it wouldn't really be okay. It wouldn't be okay to be showing turns, because it might give away a little too much, not just for myself but for other people, other players that I might be fighting or whatnot, and who might watch that and divine strategies from them. So I'm thinking of other things that I will put in this channel as well, but all in all, I don't think that I'll be able to keep up the pace of one video a day. So I'm going to try and start moving into one video every other day for right now. So I'm not sure if it's Tuesday, Thursday, and then weekends, or maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then weekends. We'll see. TBD. And all of that to say, I've also kind of been thinking about how this whole Daily Dose series has gone. It's probably going to be a little dated the longer it is from the time that I've A, uploaded, and B, played this game, because I'm just a different player now than I was then when I started. And anyone getting into this particular series will look at like the 100 video count and be like, do I really want to watch all this? Probably you don't. But if you do, and if you've kept up with me this far, don't worry, turn 100 is coming, and beyond. Let's see what's been going on this turn. There are a couple interesting events, but really next turn is going to be much more interesting than this one. Having beaten the Phoenix Pyre guy, Prophet guy, in Lama, when he tried to patrol the province, we then storm the castle and see what we go up against here. The Fort PD, as well as 4 Cohens, bodyguards of various types. Just one of these dudes, the Amis with fire, and a bunch of swordsmen. Oh, and right over here, snuck away, is a Silver Order adept. So that's cool. So oh, there's another one. Didn't see him. So they're going to do a bunch of communions. Gifts of Heaven. I'm going to drop Rain. Again, lighter than Northern Star. I have the banner up, so there's that. Fire Elementals. Okay, so yeah, he's going to have a lot of fire on the field, like he usually does, and like I am usually not particularly prepared for. Let's see what's going on right now in terms of my stuff. It looks like he actually, cast Doom. So he cursed this entire army, which I suppose with Doom stacks you should probably expect at some point playing in Astral Nation. So they're all cursed for the rest of the game. which is meh. I think at this point in the game it's not a big deal. And Rain of Stones. You see the little pebbles falling to the sky. That does pair out pretty well with Curse, so that's pretty neat. And actually a lot of my Recruit Anywhere and Cap only Recruit Sacreds don't have helmets. Neither do Lamias, and neither do any of my mages. This would be a lot worse of a problem for me if it were if I had used a Berserk Bless, as everyone will know. So that's why I'm sort of resisting using Berserk Blesses a lot more these days. Eagles fly in, Gandharvas fly in. Well, fly, relatively speaking. They do have quickness and all the bless and everything going for them, so they're pretty beastly. I even got some of them berserked, so sweet. What else have I got? Growing Fury. Yeah, so Growing Fury I actually did, and this is sort of a similar bad idea to the whole Berserk Bless thing, because Growing Fury, what that does is it's battlefield wide, gives everyone berserking over time. So yeah, it could go down on my mages and that would be bad. Well, I win, so what are my losses? A Gandharva. I kill all this stuff. So I'm making good headway. And I suppose another loss is that this entire army of 178, 177 now is all cursed. So, oh well. What else? Okay. Runia, that is over here. Looks like he tried to take that and did not succeed. Probably the archers. He probably had the same problem I did, because I imagine he's going to skelly spam and then an archer probably got him. Which is funny because his blesses twist fate, so whoops. Animate dead. He doesn't even have, he's only death 1, yeah, so I don't know. That's not going to work out super well. Got some more summons. And then Tamiglia is just a Melkort starting to raid me, which is sad because actually my Naiad was coming out of the water here. So she died because I had just taken this fort and killed off Ur. And so she was coming back to her home province because she has homesickness. Did not make it. Now, like I said, next turn is going to be interesting because I'm making a couple moves. First off, I'm moving out with Army Group East, I guess. Prophet, Earth King, Elemental King of Earth. I am still trying out these Iron Pigs, but I don't think they'll be super effective. I really don't have a lot of Gandharvas on this front, and I haven't scripted super well yet. The reason I say yet is because I'm expecting to move into a friendly province, so there's that. I have the Pegasus Rider still on hold and attack, but I think I want to change that up to fire. I don't know if I actually do that this game, but that would be a good thing for me to do. Gifts of Heaven still. I have a lot of the Astral Earth Crosspath guys now, my favorites. I'm bringing a Cornucopia with me on a Nature 3 Enchantress. I have a bunch of Earth guys in order to cast Petrify, and I'm sticking more Earth Gems on him. He also has a Gate Cleaver that I've managed to pick up at some point. You probably already saw that. I don't remember when I got it exactly, but I have a Gate Cleaver, so he's going to help with that army breaking, or fort breaking. And the Pegasuses will also probably help with that, as long as I don't get them all killed and set them to fire. Now, in addition to that, I'm moving this army out here. Now this is a Tianchi province, but really Tianchi is not like taking it for land. He's just taking it to deny land to Hinam. So I don't think he'll mind terribly if I take that, because he's not even getting income from it. The objective behind this move is to cause Hinam to worry that I'm going to try and take his cap again. I'm not doing that, not even in the slightest. There's no reason for me to take his cap. I am interested in trying to win the game, not kill everyone. So, to that purpose, this army is going to make the long one province trek down to here. He's going to meet up with that army, with this army that I'm moving out with reinforcements. Many, 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 many more of my Recruit Anywhere Sacreds. The weakest of the bunch, but there's a lot of them, and they still all get Fortitude and Regeneration. Moving out with a Nature 2 with a Cornucopia, but because of Communion, he can buff himself up, and I could do stuff like Howl or Relief or whatever I want, really, because I'm bringing enough yogis with me to help out with that. And eventually, like I said, they'll join up with this army and be an even bigger doom stack, and we'll try and take this throne in a couple turns. So these guys are going to excuse me, move for this throne. They're going to attack this fort, but they're not even going to wait to siege it down. They're just going to keep right on trucking. And it's a big enough army, and I think he's going to try and be defending this fort, thinking that I'm trying to take it, that I don't really need to leave myself a whole lot of avenues of retreat. But this is pretty dangerous because of all of the experiences I've had with that. As you can see, he has also been recruiting the Air Queens, so he's got Queen of Thunder himself. But I managed to get the Air Queen, and she is right here, one of the Air Queens, Queen of Storms. Now, this kit setup that I've got, I like to call my SC killing machine. He's going to drop Storm because the gear he has on him, or I should say, not just SC killing machine, this SC killing machine. I am specifically kitting myself out to kill him. He does have winged shoes, so Storm will make him not fly and me fly, plus Storm power, which we'll show in a second. He has no lightning resistance, other than a Bless, which I don't think has lightning resistance. No, it doesn't. So that's good. He has pretty high defense though, and so the way I'll get around that, and he's not fire, so he's not got Phoenix Pyre, he's astral, so that's going to help a little bit. The way I'm going to get around his high defense is just sheer number of attacks. She has everything on her. In addition to the 2 lightning swarms that she starts with, I'm giving her Summit and Lightning Spear and a Dancing Trident. So that's 6 attacks against a single target. Huge harass penalty is my goal. I'm going to Storm, Living Clouds, and then buff myself, and then swing right in to be stabbing. The Summit gives her 21 attack anyways, and since he was 25, I think, defense, if I get his defense down from harass penalties, I'll be hitting him every turn with 46 armor piercing damage. So that's good enough. I think that's good enough, even if the rest of these all miss. That'll probably be good enough. Her defense skill currently is 25 herself, and his is gonna be a pretty back and forth kind of demonstration. His is 28. He has 28 attack, also doing 40 damage, with weakness and leeching darkness, but not armor negating, I don't think. No. Oh, I stand corrected. It is armor negating. So he's doing 40 armor negating damage with a bunch of extra stuff. And he does have a vine shield, which I do not. And she only has this lame helmet because I don't have any other helmets. But really, with Summit, I think I'll be able to hold my own. She's also going to drop a Living Clouds, and that's just chaff in order to distract him until she gets in. But they also do benefit from Storm Power. So she has, like I said, Storm Power, and Storm Power will give her 5 more in attack, at least. Maybe strength, maybe defense. I don't exactly remember which all Storm Power effects, but we'll be able to take a look at it when she's in combat. In addition to all her high defense and all that stuff, she'll have Misform, Mirror Image, Charge Body, just generally really hard to hit, and Ethereal, which doesn't matter because magic weapons. So yeah, that is my strategy. Now her protection is really low, and she only has 45 hit points. So essentially, I'm like assuming if you hit her once, she's basically dead. But my goal is not to be hit, and to hit him instead. So, hoping that'll work. I'm fairly confident that it will, and so that's why I'm doing that. And then I just Cloud Trapeze on him so he doesn't get away. So there you have it. Other than that, not a whole lot happening. This guy, Army Group North, I guess, is not going to be moving out quite yet. I don't want to just be taking all of Tianqi's provinces willy-nilly, so I will wait until whatever's here moves here, and then go for it, and push out this way for this throne. And then that'll get me the 5 that I have, plus this one, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So if I get all of those, I don't even need to teleport a Sidon here. But I still can. And it's still undefended. So it's still doable. Okay. I think that's going to be it for tonight. We'll see you next time. Not on Friday, but on Saturday. And then Sunday I'll do another episode of the other Kailasa game. Basil is not ideal. Have a good night.